Hey y'all, welcome to day 13 of Time to Pivot. I hope everyone is doing well. I had my first full day at my full-time job today. Everything went well. Again, I praise God for that opportunity. I have an assignment for you all. I want you to get your resume ready, okay? And I'll tell you here why shortly. The second thing is I want you to evaluate your employer. And here's why. Every quarter or so, your employer evaluates you, right? So why not evaluate your employer? They're trying to make sure they're happy with you, etc. So you need to do the same thing, right? If you're in a relationship, it's really a smart and wise thing to really check in with your spouse, every quarter, just to say, okay, how am I doing? How are things going? Are all your needs being met, etc.? It's the same thing with your employer, okay? So what you can do is make a list of the pros and cons, right? No one's perfect, so you want to keep in mind that you can go by the 80-20 rule, as they say. If you're in a relationship, if 80% of the items on that list are positive, that's a passing grade, right? They passed, right? They're a keeper. If it's 20%, well, we all know that's a failing grade, right? That is not passing, and you deserve better than 20%, okay? So just keep that in mind. Give them grace, hence the 80-20 rule. But at the same time, those pros and cons, you want to look at that list as well. I will say you want to take into consideration your core values as well. So say you have, a good job, and say it's a passing grade, right? But one of your core values, such as their culture, just does not sync with who you are as a person, right? It could be a good job and they get a passing grade, but you're leaving daily with a black eye, right? Or you're crying every day. That's not good. That's not good, because that's going to weigh heavily on your mental health, which is extremely important. So you kind of have to weigh the two, the 80-20, the pros and cons. But at the end of the day, only you know, okay, I just cannot with this job, right? But give them some grace. It also helps to sit down and do the pros and cons, or the 80-20, just to weigh everything out, just to make sure that you're not overthinking things. But if you are being abused in any way, I would never tell anyone to stay with an abusive spouse, right? So I'm not going to tell you to stay with an abusive employer, regardless of how good they are, because you have to endure that, okay? So only you know what truly needs to happen. So once you evaluate that, you're going to have your resume ready, okay? I want you to continue to apply until someone says yes. Someone's eventually going to say yes. So be encouraged, push through, just keep applying until you get a yes, okay? Be encouraged. The song of the day for your musical armor is I Am Blessed. It will be linked in the upper left or right of the eye above. So check that out. Be encouraged. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.